ChampsTalk, als je knokken niet meer krijgt uit je kop. ChampsTalk, ouwe hoeren zonder rem op de klok. ChampsTalk, voor mijn strijders en mijn vechters pas zinnen. Ga lekker zitten en laten we beginnen met de ChampsTalk.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another episode of ChampsTalk. We're here with Kovoda, the sledgehammer, Sergej Maslobojev. Brother, how's it going?
Hello, everyone. Well, how's it going? It's going like shit. It's going like shit, Miro. But this is the learnings of life, lessons of life. So I'm just taking all those lessons, trying to learn something and moving forward. Nothing changes in my mindset. I'm still the same person, still have my opinion about things, still on the same level, and I'm just going forward.
Well, it's good to see you smiling. It's good to see you relatively healthy. I was just checking out your Instagram. You seem to be busy. Basketball games and books.
I'm always like that. Sometimes I just think how I managed to do a lot of stuff in those 24 hours, you know. But of course, I get only like 5 to 6 hours of sleep, but I managed to do a lot of things because everything's going on, and then you have to move your ass cheeks to to compete in all kind of ways, not only in the ring but in life too.
And you're currently back home? Yeah.
Next week I'm going to China for work and pleasure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You get around. Yeah,
I'm a brand ambassador of one company, Chinese company. It's like mushroom supplements, like cordyceps. So I'm a face of their company. So I'm gonna go to travel around China to have a public speaking, motivational speaking.
That's really, really cool. And have you been to China before? Is this your first time?
Yeah. I fought in China 3 or 4 times, and I visited a few times already too, just for traveling. The big wall.
Let's get into last week, and then come back to all these other things that you're doing, because I think there's a lot to cover. Can you just give me a breakdown of just the process? So I've also just been rewatching some things, and obviously you picked Bogdan in the beginning. How was the thought process with the Grand Prix in the beginning, and then we'll get into everything that happened afterwards?
Well, everything was according to plan. The plan was like that, to have first fight, to fight with Bogdan, because I wanted that fight. My coach said, if you have an opportunity to pick someone, just pick Pascal. He said, I don't know why they think about Pascal that it's an easier fight, but it isn't. Maybe it's more technical, less injuries. But I always wanted to try Stoica brothers and Andrei and Bogdan, and said, have a perfect opportunity to do that, because I love challenges, and let's go. And in the second round, I knew that I'm gonna meet BAHRAM. With all the respect to Ibrahim Alboni, of course, he has a knockout power. He has a punch. He has techniques. He's really beautiful to watch, technical fighter. But the only thing that it's hard to manage for him is strong pressure and strong punches, strong strikes. So I knew that Bahram, sooner or later, he gonna get him, and he did. And then I knew that he will will start throwing those wild punches with me the same. I was prepared. If you know my style, a lot of fights starts like with a shock, like, whoa, maybe he's gonna lose. Fuck no. I can take punches. I know how to defend. I have a good defense. I see things, and I dodge a lot. The only thing that I learned this time, that I need to for upcoming fights, I need to just train more with tips, with the front kicks, because we don't. I sometimes I missed those. I didn't saw those because in our training, like I'm the oldest guy in my class where I'm training. You know, I'm training with the youngsters, and we don't do those, so not to injure each other. You know, just be careful. But I understood that I will start to do those, and will know how to defend those kicks too. Everything else wasn't a surprise. Wasn't a surprise actually, and I knew everything that he gonna do, and we planned it. We prepared it. The only thing I knew that with the headbutts, like in the first fight, he gonna throw those fucking headbutts in the third round. We thought. Because when he starts to guess out, he's trying to do a lot of dirty things. Actually, if you let me.
Sorry, yeah, of course.
Just watched the video. Look. Boom.
Yeah.
When he's coming with the head, but that time. I wasn't standing like this. I was standing like this to kept my forehead in front, and that's why he gets cut. Look. Boom. His head is going forward, not mine.
Yeah.
And they were talking that I headbutted him in the first round or in the first fight. Man, let's be serious. The people that understand martial arts, they see that it's bullshit. And I know that he's gonna go dirty, but I didn't thought that in the second round. But I was waiting for it in the third round because I know that he will guess out. In the second part of the second round, we're gonna start to pressure him more, attack more. And in the third round, we're gonna start to catch him. As we'll do the same move that Abena did. Yeah. Because if you saw how BAHRAM started his fight with Ibrahim and then with me, he started a fight with Abena, a different person. Yeah. He wasn't flying forward, he was just standing and waiting and counter. So this only shows that everything that we did according our plan was right. And we were right. Only the thing that he fucking cut my face, and a referee didn't say nothing about it.
One thing is very clear is that in the first round against BAHRAM, you can clearly see that you're slipping, moving, keeping your distance from him. And then in the second round, when he was shelled up, you're coming back to the body.
Gas him out in the first round and start to do more pressure in the second round second part of the second round. That's why I started to work on his belly more, because I knew that he will gas out. He really has really great physical power, really good explosive power, but he don't have a fighter's mindset, like a strategic mindset. He's just like a street brawler. Just go there and throw those wild punches. That's it. So that was our plan.
Do you think that because in the first fight, there's obviously a highlight of you getting him with the knee. Do you think maybe there's a desire from his side to also get that one back? Because he was throwing it a lot in his fights against yourself, against Abena as well, where the mistake was made. So do you think that the knee is something that... I don't know, I'm just speculating here.
I just noticed that after that knee, when he earned his first loss against me, he started to work on that knee in every fight, every fight. So I knew that he's gonna do it.
Have you technically speaking, have you you've thrown it and you didn't face the same consequences? What is different? Like, what would you have to keep? You know, is it keeping your guard high when you're throwing it? Is it the timing? Because it cost him. It cost him in the end. That knee cost him against the Bena.
Of course, when I knee people, I don't jump with the knee just to jump, just to get, just to connect. Doesn't matter where. When I need him, we was fighting. I saw that all the time he was fighting in his stance and starts trying to dodge in this side, and this side, and this side. And I heard tuk tuk tuk. 10 seconds left. I know that it's dangerous to fly to him, especially in the beginning when he's so explosive in the first fight. But I heard the 10 seconds left. I will try to catch him while he's dodging in this side, and if it's won't play out, I just clinch him, and then the round will finish.
Yes.
And I connect, because you have to plan everything. You can't do in a fight. You can't do just things just to do them. You have to plan, think, why this, why not that. What is coming after this punch? Are you standing there or you leave? What will do your opponent? What he usually do after people do a combination or finish with the hand or finish with the knee? What they are doing usually, and you have to plan. And all these things are planning in the fight. It's like milliseconds. Boom, 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 boom. Like that movie about the math teacher that numbers are going like this, like in Matrix, and you start to let's try this, if this and that, and everything is in the fight.
How did you manage your emotions? I mean, because you said that the referee didn't see the headbutt, because it was surprising when you're watching from the TV. You see yourself, you're by the ropes, and you're saying, doctor. What? I mean. Yeah,
I was turning to BAHRAM. I'm telling him, you fucking headbutting me. He was, no. He was, no. I said, you headbutted me, and said it the same to his corner. The corner said, no, it was a front kick. So don't play this fucking shit on me. You're playing dirty. It's not right. And then when I asked the doctor, watched me. When I went to the doctor, I could put my tongue out. It was like went through.
Yeah.
So he headbutted me, and my face was holding only on my lip.
Oh, wow.
That one strike, and I will have face like this, and still I will lose.
No.
I will try to prove something that I don't have what to prove. I lose. He will prove that he did great, and still, and I will have ugly face later, and still no result. And if even with it's all the mathematics went through the like in a few seconds, the coach thought the same. And if doctors say fight, we're going to fight, and first strike, and he's going down. Okay, I'm going to the final. What's next? 3 rounds with not deep, but I don't know how to say it in English. The cut that went through. One strike to the face, and my lip is like this.
Yeah.
I get. I don't want to. I don't want to say it out loud about the numbers on a contract, but
sure,
that those pennies aren't worth it.
I understand.
I thought I was saying to the doctor, he headbutted me. It's a legal strike. You need to do something. And why I stood there and waiting for them to raise a hand or just, to say something, because I was waiting and I was hoping that Glory will react. The Glory will say that it's no contest or he will be disqualified, because I cannot continue this time after the illegal strike. And they say to me, yeah, but in the 8-man tournament we cannot disqualify a person for that. Why the fuck you need reserve fights then? Why do you need the reserve fights? The reserve fighters are waiting for their chance to fight. So it was emotional, and I didn't saw my face at that moment. I just, when I went to the doctor, I just put my tongue. I was feeling it. It went through my coach's eyes like this. He said, "Stop." And I said, "Yeah, we're not going to continue." Especially because the referee didn't react.
So with the adrenaline, were you feeling pain at the time, or you just were able to stick it out?
No, when I'm on adrenaline, bro, you can shoot me. You can fucking shoot me. I don't feel nothing.
Okay.
It's just like this. But then you start to, in the moment when we started to do mathematics, like, you start to count. Is it worth it or is not? Or I can be with the ugly face for injured for a long time, cannot train, cannot continue to do nothing, and still have a loss. But I would like theoretically I would earn that loss. Now I didn't earn that loss.
No.
It was a legal strike, and we just didn't continue because nobody reacted. Nobody even didn't cut the point out from him. Didn't do nothing. So, and when you second time, when the last fight with Abena, when I got a cut, and I was like with a smile, standing there waiting for the doctor and referee let me to continue the fight. They said no. Now I'm standing here. I said, you have to do something, and they said you can go fight. You can go fight and get your face ripped.
Yeah, there's a lot of mixed messages. Okay.
And you're just standing there like thinking the organization must love me a lot.
It's logical. I think it's a very reasonable position that you're saying that if you had continued, number one, you don't know if the referee is going to try and be in your corner if there's a further strike like that. Then you're going to go to the finals and fight again with a compromised injury, and it potentially scar yourself for life, and then you're not going to be able to give the best account of yourself that I think you would like to. Yeah, I think hopefully for the viewers that makes it absolutely clear why you took your decision then. What would you like to see differently then? Because I think Bahram's style is very explosive. He wants to get inside for the clinch and that kind of thing. So if it continues to happen, do you think that the referee should react quicker, take away the point, or disqualify, as you've said? Because I don't know if he's going to change his fighting styles. I'm just trying to figure out what a solution is.
First of all, before the fights, you have to make a clear rules about the clean fight. About a clean fight, only clean strikes, and if you sorry,
it's okay.
If you go to the clinch, you just need to be careful, and if you do illegal things, then you have to be some kind of penalties or something, some kind of I don't go there and strike. In the first fight, you just saw. You can open our first fight, and when he started to bleed, I was standing like this. It was impossible for me to strike him with the head. He struck me, but only he struck me to the forehead. He got cut. It was the same thing. First fight, second fight. Where we are going, I don't know. And when I wanted to fight with Abena, to continue to fight with Abena, they said no. How can you feel at that moment? You just feel like fucked. without spitting, you know. Just, you know, I'm taking everything with a smile, and I was, even when I was in the dressing room with the fighters, you know, Tariq was like, again, donut? Are you serious? I was, brother, I'm just playing fucking stupid things. So don't be mad. I love you and I respect you and everything. It's just, you know, it's just playing stupid.
No.
You know, no feelings.
And you called Stefan Litescu Batman. So can you run me through that? That was cool.
Yeah. You know, the young boy, like with hard punch, with, you know, like a superhero, like just going like through, you know, like showing up from nowhere, like Batman, you know, like just, you know, making fun. And I said that BAHRAM is they cut it. First I said that he's like a Tasmanian devil, like, wow, you know, like, like this.
So it's really cool that you said that, because I actually, when we were playing around with this idea of fighters as comic book characters, so I would like to get your thoughts on this as well. But do you watch Marvel much? Do you watch some? I was trying to figure out who you guys reminded me of, because maybe I'm assuming that you're going to have rematches and stuff in the future. And he definitely reminds me of Wolverine. And then I was trying to think of Wolverine's rival. And then I was like, is it Cyclops? Is it Sabretooth? Who do you see yourself as in the X-Men universe or Marvel universe? And do you agree with Wolverine?
Wolverine, I don't know. For me, you know who I like, who I see myself as, with a talk like this and act, Deadpool. I like that. I like that sense of humor and having, you know, enjoying the process. You know, having fun, enjoying the process, and don't give a fuck what everybody else thinks. Just, you know, be yourself and enjoy life.
Deadpool's a great choice. Deadpool is a great choice.
And I almost become like a ugly as Deadpool.
Did you have to get stitches for it? What have they done?
Yeah, free stitches immediately. Okay. Immediately, when I go to the locker room, they stitch me. I show them the tongue. They was like, okay, just don't move. Yeah. Without medicine, like it was a little bit unpleasant. They say, don't move. You're like, like this. But I think they stitch it good. And you see, only on this part, my lip is holding on this part. Want to strike, and because I felt like it, doesn't matter now.
No, but I think this is great because it really is showing it, and I think maybe from the ringside camera, it wasn't. I mean, you could see it was bad, but you couldn't see that, you know. I think maybe it wasn't as obvious as right now.
Maybe some people didn't understand. My first coach was like just standing there and, you know, and be like quiet, watching at me. And I was like I turned to him and I said, what am I doing? He said, what? I said, I can stick my tongue out.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And you know, if I would be maybe 10 years younger, I would definitely wanted to prove something to somebody. Maybe I would do a stupid thing and continue to fight. Like we was chatting with Remy Moriaskin. He said, you should fight. I said, why? Why? What I would have to prove with a face like this for after illegal strike?
Yeah.
If it would be, you know, if it would be a final, it would be a different story. It would be a different story. I wouldn't give a fuck. I would say you need to take points out of him and let's continue.
No,
it's not a final.
I understand.
So better start from the beginning. And as we was talking to Glory Organization before, the main thing that I want a title back. Yeah. And they said if you go to the semifinals, if you go to finals 100%, but if you go to semifinals, we'll try to organize a title fight for you. So now what I'm waiting, And after the tournament, when I was with my fellow Lithuanians, already spending time in the hotel in the lobby, a few of the main people of Glory just came by and they say, yeah, it's a shame that things happen like that. Like, what it would be perfect rematch. I said, I would want to remind you guys that we negotiated before first the title fight, and after the title fight, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
BAHRAM, Abena, even Rico, if you want,
Yeah.
you just first give me the title fight, and then we can talk.
You don't want to you don't want to like a contender in the middle. You just want to go straight for the title if that's
They robbed me from my title. They didn't give me a fight for 1.5 years. Now I came back, get fucked again. And you actually this time I was really pleasantly surprised because I got more support. No, not only support, but more messages and more support messages from the foreign people, from people from Balkan countries, from all around Europe. I get more foreign support than Lithuanian support about all this thing, and it's like really making me glad and again it's showing that everything that I do, I'm doing it right.
Yeah. No.
So I don't want something special, a gift from the sky. I just want something that I think that I earned. Give me the title fight, and after the title fight, we can negotiate about other things.
Were there any other fights during the night that just in a brief cursory?
Well, the only guy from the 8-man tournament that I wasn't talking to and didn't shake hands was Abena.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I was really unpleasant and unglad how he reacted to his win against me because of my cut, because stupid doctor, and he just jumping on the ropes and saying, I'm the best. What the fuck? If you want to be the best, you have to win against the best. So I had little issues about that, and I wasn't showing him a lot of respect and love. But after his first fight against Lutescu, we met in the backstage, and I said, "Good fight, bro." He was like, "Thanks." And after the tournament, when I was flying home, I was by myself. I just wrote him and congratulated him on the win, and said that he really developed. He was a different fighter than I saw before, and that he got BAHRAM the way that I should have got him in the third round, that he caught him on the same thing that I was preparing. But congratulated him, and he was like, yeah, thanks, He was surprised, of course, but yeah, he showed respect. And after, even his coach wrote me a message that, like with a message that he hoped that I'm gonna get well soon and gonna get back to glory. So it was a beautiful sportsmanship at this moment. Of course, I tried to start it, but it's beautiful that they continued.
Do you know if Bogdan's okay?
I met him in the lobby after the fight, and I was asking what was wrong. I felt that I connected with the counterpunch, and then when I knee him, he was falling down with the arm, and he showed me he has a big scar here. He said that he had three surgeries on this hand and this bone,
okay.
and I connected directly to this spot, and he said, just lose his hand, and he was all evening he was like, walking with his hand like this. So yeah, it was an injury, but I hope that he will get better soon.
I have to say, I think for the viewers, the light heavyweight is a really exciting division. I know there's.
I think it's most exciting in kickboxing right now at the moment. Like I said before, we have knockout power like heavyweights do, and we have stamina and speed like middleweights do.
Yeah.
It's most interesting division, and all the 8 men are really equal. Are really equal. When you look at the like lightweights, you know that Pech gonna win. Middleweights, you know that Visa gonna win. You know, when you look at the heavyweights, no, you have to be blind and stupid if you don't understand that Rico will win.
Yeah.
Of course, it will be maybe more interesting if Ben Sadiq would be in the 8-man tournament, or some few fighters more, but doesn't matter. But light heavyweight division, yeah, it's most intriguing and most interesting. And if you noticed, only one fight at that night, only one fight. It was Tariq against Pascal that ended by points. It was a fucking crazy, amazing, beautiful night, and like I said before, you have to be an idiot not to watch it.
For sure.
So it was a treat for the fans and for the audience, and yeah, it was a really good night.
Do you think that with the light heavyweight getting the kind of attention that it should and is getting right now, are there fighters maybe in other organizations? I know you also fight on KOK and you've fought all around the world. Are there other light heavyweights that you can think of that also deserve a place or should have been or could be in the future for a Grand Prix considered?
Oh, maybe we didn't heard of. But I want to say just one thing, guys. Welcome. Let's dance. We're ready for you.
Champa, was that? Are you releasing a book or something? I saw you posing earlier on Instagram with a book, or what was that about?
No. I was on a today. Yeah, today I was on a podcast, and my friend that invited me to his podcast, he wrote one more book, and he give me like a present. Yeah, but okay. I have in mind to put a lot of things from my life on a book and release maybe after my career. Maybe you can buy it in 2-3 years. Of course, we need to start to write it, but yeah, I have thoughts about it because my childhood, my teenagers years, like it was really, how you say, colorful, with ups and downs, with black and whites, with rainbows and everything. But I think I would have what to talk about in that book.
And you're doing public speaking in the background as well.
Yeah, public speaking, motivational camps, like for a weekend, with a lot of things, writing down, ice baths, needles, and a lot of practices that I do. Like, because I think that I'm enjoying to help people develop, not only develop their body, not to be like only to do sports, but to develop overall, because I think if you don't have the right connection with the mind and the body, you're not a happy person. And I know that I went through a lot of shit in my life to get to the point where I am now. That many people know me, many people respect me, many people love me, and many people hate me, of course. And I'm just glad that and feel blessed that I can help other people, find themselves So it's a miracle that I can do that, and because I never thought that I have a power like this, but I have.
I obviously your experience is going to be different, but from the comments and stuff, I haven't seen you get that much hate. I think people are supportive of you. I think for BAHRAM, there's definitely been a shift where fans were really pro, and afterwards they had a lot of bad things to say.
Well, I can tell you that it was really interesting and funny fact that I'm right. Like I said, that I got many foreign support, and I was reading one English letter with support that you need to come back. Man, you got fucked up by Glory again. Man, it's not like right. Boom, you're still our champ. We still love you. We still respect you. And then Lithuanian message, you fucked up. You like piece of shit. Okay. Delete. Let's go forward. And again, foreign, support letters. It was like that. It was funny. Actually, it was funny. But no, when you have experience like this for many years, you're not getting surprised. And I don't give a fuck or million people love me or one person love me, or a lot of people hate me, or it doesn't change me as a person, first of all, and second, it doesn't change my way of life, and my way of doing, and my success. My success depends only on me, only on my decisions and the things that I will do in my life. Not think, not write, but do in my life. So whatever they think, fuck them. It's their own business, and let them, stink.
I hope that we see a TED Talk from you sometime, Sergej. We should make that happen. TEDx Sergej. Because you're doing the public speaking, you should do a TED Talk.
TED Talk. Man, I need to work on my English more. But I promise you, I promise to myself that one day I will speak in the arena here in Lithuania. And actually, this year I got an opportunity to speak to the 10,000 people audience. So it was really strong, And I noticed that when you're speaking to 10,000 people at one time, it's more easier to control them with your talk than you control the small groups like 20 people or 30 people. And one of my goals in the future is for sure to have a TED Talk, actually.
And I hope when you're doing your public speaking and stuff, you get to slip in some Dragon Ball Z references every now and then as well. We can do that. So Sergej, we are. I think we should call it here. And if there's any message that you'd like to give to your fans and family and friends, and any last words that you'd like to tell us.
Like I said in the Wayne's, a person is getting old only when he let himself to get old. When he stop dreaming, stop achieving, stop moving, and start to be like a fucking vegetable in a pot. Just know where you're heading to, have a goal, have a purpose, make as many people happy as you can, and enjoy life. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
ChampsTalk, als je knokken niet meer krijgt uit je kop. ChampsTalk, ouwe hoeren zonder rem op de klok. ChampsTalk, voor mijn strijders en mijn vechters pas zinnen. Ga lekker zitten en laten we beginnen met de ChampsTalk.